everybody, it's Christine with Garrett Public Library. We are here to do some restorative yoga. So let's get started. Make sure you have a mat, bare feet so you don't slip, a couple of blocks or a couple of books if you don't have blocks, a strap or a belt or something, and a big pillow or a yoga block bolster or a couch bolster if you need that for your restorative. Alrighty, let's get started. Let's go ahead and lay down on our backs. Give a good squeeze and rock to your knees. Come to center. Keep the feet off the ground, arms out to the side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the right and hover. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the left and hover. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the right. Drop them down. Stack your hips. Turn, look up your left shoulder and reach. You can stay here or straighten your legs if that's comfortable for you. Lengthen your spine on your inhale and release and relax your exhale. And just try to use your twist as your warm-up today. Scanning the body, pulling your breath all the way into the joints, the fingers and the toes, opening and releasing. Bend the knees, inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the left, drop them down, stack your hips, stack your knees, turn. Look out your right shoulder and reach. You can stay here, straighten your legs if it feels good. Again, just try to bring the mind into the body, relaxing into the twist. Checking in and see how you feel. Legs are straight, bend your knees, inhale back to center, and give the knees a good squeeze. Straighten the legs out, cross the right ankle over the left, inhale the right arm above the head, and stretch the right side of the body. And release. Swap it out, cross the left ankle over the right, inhale the left arm up and stretch out the left side of the body. And release. Bring the knees up, set the feet wide as the mat. Drop your knees, slow and smooth from side to side. Just let the weight roll across the low back. Drop your knees down, feel a little stretch across the front of the thigh. Might even get a little lower back stretch with this. Come back to center and bring the knees up and give them a good squeeze. Straighten the legs out, press the heels toward the ceiling, pull the toes back toward the body. Just let the muscles in the legs warm up a little bit. Point the toes to the ceiling. You can keep this with the low back on the ground, or you can give yourself a little bit of core work and try to lift your tailbone off the ground. And release. Bend the knees, drop the feet, and rock the knees from side to side. Come to center. Drop the knees out to the side, bottoms of the feet together. Hands at the crease where your hips meet your thighs. Press down on the thighs as you inhale, reach the crown of the head up and release. And again, inhale, press the thighs down, reach up through the crown of the head and release. Hands to the outside of the knees, bring them up. Cross the left knee over the right, thighs together, arms out to the side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the right, drop them as far down as you can. Turn, look at your left shoulder and reach and breathe. Inhale back to center, keeping the knees as they are. Exhale to the left. Reach the right arm above the head. Stretch out the right side. Bring everything back to center and swap the cross. Right knee over the left, thighs touching, arms out to the side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the left, drop them down, turn, look out the right shoulder and reach and breathe. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the right. Lift the left arm above the head and stretch out the left side. Inhale back to center. Bring the knees up into the chest and squeeze and rock. Drop your feet down, take the left ankle to the right knee, press the left thigh away from the body. Flex your left foot to protect your knee. See if you can get a hip opener. If you don't feel anything, lift up your right leg and either strap or interlace behind your right knee. Keep your low back and shoulders down. And just breathe right into the tight spot. Make sure your neck and shoulders are still relaxed. We don't want to cause tension. And release. Swap it out, right ankle on the left knee, flex the right foot, push the right thigh away from the body. See if that gives you a hip opener. If it does, just stay. If you're not feeling much, go ahead and lift up your left leg and strap or interlace behind your left knee. Keep that right foot flexed. Keep your lower back and shoulders down. Try to relax and breathe. And release. Bring both knees in and give them a good squeeze. And rock up or press up to seated. Come to a comfortable cross leg. Cross leg doesn't work for you, as always, you can shift that. You can do one leg out, one leg bent, and swap it. Or you can do both legs straight. Just make sure that you're able to sit up so that your shoulders are above your hips. You're not leaning back, curled up. Okay. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, tilt forward with a flat back. Roll your pelvis towards your feet. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head, and exhale and fold. Breathe into the back. Try to have neck and shoulders released. Slowly bring yourself up. Fingertips behind you, close to your bum and close to each other. Roll your shoulder blades together, roll your pelvis towards your feet. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you lift your chest to the ceiling. And release. Fingertips out to the side. Inhale, root the left hip down, bring the left arm up. Open the left side of the body. On an inhale, let the arm drop back behind you, opening the chest. And then bring it forward, pulling the stretch across the back. Sorry. Inhale the arm up and exhale it down. Other side, inhale the right arm up, open the right side of the body. Breathe into the right ribs. On an inhale, let the arm drop back, opening the chest. And then bring the arm forward, pulling the stretch across the back. And inhale up to the ceiling and exhale it down. Swap the cross on your feet if you're crossing your feet. Root the sit bones down. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, tilt forward. Keep your back flat. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head and exhale and fold. Pull your breath into your shoulder blades. Let gravity draw you down. Slowly bring yourself up. Grab your strap. Have your strap about shoulder width apart. And then lift up, bringing the arms back to the ears, belly in so you don't overly arch your back. And release, swap it out. Strap behind the body, straighten the arms out, and lift away. And release. Lean back onto the hands, straighten the legs out, give them a little shake and rock. Feet together, palms down, fingers pointing towards your bum. Roll your pelvis towards your feet, lift your chest. If it feels okay, let your head hang back. And release. Grab the insides of the knees, pop them open, wide cobblers. Slide your feet away from you as far as you can get and still sit up straight. Take a breath in. As you exhale, tilt forward with a flat back. Get your belly between your thighs. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, allow yourself to round and drop. And slide your hands underneath your shins if you like, and reach through and grab your feet if that feels good. Try to lengthen the back as much as you round it. And slowly bring yourself up, lean back, straighten the legs, give them a little shake and a rock. Let's flip over to hands and knees. Wrist under your shoulders, knees under the hips. Sorry, my strap's in the way. Let's roll our spines. Inhale, roll the shoulders down the back, tilt the tailbone up, press the belly down, pull the chest through your upper arms and lift your chin. Exhale, round, tuck, squeeze your belly in and up. And inhale, shoulders down the back, belly down, chest lifts, open the front of the spine. Exhale, round, tuck, squeeze up, open the back. And back to center. Let's do opposite arm and leg lift. Right arm up, left leg back, belly in, tailbone tucked. And stay here, reach back, grab your foot and lift away for a back bend. And release. Let's do the other side. Left arm up, right leg back, belly in, tailbone tucked. Hold and breathe. Can stay here, reach back, grab your foot and lift away. And release. Knees wider than the mat, big toes together, shift back to your heels, walk or slide yourself out. Drop your forehead or your chin and breathe. Walk the upper body up. Bring the knees in. Alternately straighten out your legs. And then roll down onto your bellies. Slow and with control. Hands next to the chest, elbows tight to the body, chin on the mat. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest, try to lift the hands. Keep your lower body relaxed on the mat. Release, stack your hands, rest your forehead down, rock your hips from side to side. Come to center. Inhale, lift the feet, lift the knees, reach for the wall behind. And release. Roll onto your left side. Make a straight line out of the body from fingertips to toes. Right fingers in front of the chest for balance. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift the legs. If you can, lift the arm. Hold the belly in. Hold and breathe. Use just one finger if you want. release. Roll onto the belly and all the way over to the right side. Make a straight line out of the body. Fingertips in front of the chest. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift the legs. If you can, lift the arm. Hold the belly in. Hold and breathe. And release. Roll back onto the belly, hands next to the chest, press up to knees, push back to child's. And back up to hands and knees. Let's get ready for down dog. Tuck your toes under. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your knees, get your bum up, find your even weight. Lift up the hands, drop the chest. You can always come down to hands and knees if down dog is too much. Take it day to day. You just never know when your neck and shoulders can handle it. Either way, let's do pigeon pose. So you can stay on your knees or in your down dog. Weight onto the left knee or the left foot. Kick the right leg back. Press through the heel. Bend the knee. Roll the hip to the ceiling. And then bring the knee forward behind the right wrist. Foot to the left side of the mat. Slide the left leg back. You can take a block and put it under your right tush, or you can take your pillow and put it under there if it doesn't make it to the ground. You can stay with your body upright. You can come down on your forearms, or you can relax with your head on your hands. Whatever works for you. Just try to get your left hip down. Try not to lean over to the right. Breathe deep. Bring the upper body up, hand on either side of the mat. Tuck your back toes under and come up and back to either child's pose or down dog. If you're in child's pose, come to hands and knees and either shift your weight to your right knee or your right foot. Kick your left leg back, press through the heel, bend the knee, roll the hip to the ceiling. And then bring it forward for pigeon. Knee behind the left wrist. Left foot to the right side of the mat. Sorry, I was looking at my foot, so the word foot came out. Roll your right hip down. Again, you could put a block or a cushion under that left hip. Take a breath in. You can stay up onto your hands, come down onto your forearms, or rest your head on your hands and breathe. Bring the upper body up, hand on either side, tuck your back toes under, press up to down dog or child's pose, and rest for a couple breaths. And then work your way to a forward fold. Bend your knees, shake your head and shoulders, make sure they're relaxed. Take a breath in. As you exhale, tilt the tailbone to the ceiling. Release the upper body. And breathe. Release the arms, bend the knees, roll on up, shoulders up near the ears and down the back and the chest. Alrighty, let's go ahead and find either a chair or some wall space. Actually, let's do some sun salutations first. Forget that, sorry. Let's do 3 meditative sun salutations. Inhale, press into the feet, tuck the tailbone, lift the chest, drop the shoulders as you lengthen. Exhale, fold, flat back, strong legs, drop your head at the end. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen your spine, monkey pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into the feet, flatten your back, and bring it up. And hands to prayer. 2 more at your own pace. Sorry, guys. Now, let's find our wall or our chair, back of our chair. And make sure if you're using a chair, it doesn't move. Walk yourself out to an L shape. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bum to the wall behind, drop the chest, let your head hang, and breathe. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbones, take a step toward the chair or wall, and then shake it out. Alrighty, let's do tree pose. Just be sure you've got something to touch so you can stay in your pose if you lose balance. Take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up. Rest your heel on your ankle, calf, or knee. Hold and breathe. And release. Shift your weight to the other side, the other foot. Take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up. Hold and breathe. And release. Let's come back to our mats. Make sure you have a block within reach if you want to use it, or a pillow or bolster within reach if you want to use it. Give a good squeeze and rock to your knees. Let's make a big X out of the body. Inhale the left leg about halfway up. Exhale to the right. Reach foot and hand away from each other. Inhale back to center and exhale down. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale it to the left. Reach right foot and hand away from each other. Inhale back to center and down. Let's work our way into full happy baby. Thighs outside the torso, knees toward the armpits. You can grab knees or feet. You can rock side to side or stay still. release your feet. And your choice for a back bend, or you can skip a back bend. Going to do supported bridge with me. Have your feet close up to your bum, about hips width apart. Press into your feet, get your hips up. Come up onto the balls of the feet so you get it high enough to get your block right under your tailbone. Not up in your low back, just your tailbone. Drop your weight onto the block, drop your heels. And relax and breathe. If you're loving this, you can stay in it for your restorative. Otherwise, come up onto the balls of the feet, lift your hips enough to get your block out, and roll back down. And your choice for restorative, you can do legs up the wall. Excuse me. You can do a double block under the shoulders. You can do a pillow or bolster under the knees or back. Whatever feels really cozy and comfortable for you. Once you're settled, you can pause the tape anytime you want to take as much time as you need to get comfortable. Once you're comfortable, take a big breath. Swallow. Release the jaw and soften the face. Start at the crown of the head and release your scalp. Soften the brow and the temples. Release your eyes and your sockets. Soften the cheeks and open the throat and release your breath. Spread the collarbones and let the shoulders drop a little farther down. Relaxation into the arms, opening elbows and wrists and releasing hands and fingers. Open the chest and soften the belly. Hollow out your abdomen. Release the pelvis and open the hips. Send weightlessness and relaxation into your legs, opening knees and ankles, and releasing your feet and your toes. Just breathe all the way through the body. Bring your mind back into your body. Gently move your fingers and toes. And lion's breath if you like. Big inhale. Stick your tongue out and exhale. Cross the arms over the chest. Grab shoulders or shoulder blades. Hold tight. Strong. Inhale. Exhale. Recross opposite arm on top. Grab shoulders or shoulder blades. Hold tight. Strong. Inhale. Exhale. Roll the arms out and breathe. If you're on blocks, get them out, slow and gentle. Bend your knees, rest your feet on the floor of the wall. Inhale the arms above the head and exhale onto your right side for a couple of breaths. Use your left hand and press on it to seat it. Bridge your sit bones down, lift your chest, drop your shoulders, and reach up with the crown of your head. Take a breath in and out and in and out. Namaste. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm so glad you're doing class. Keep it up. Hope you're having good holidays and getting ready for the winter. Oh, excuse me. Take care of yourselves. Be peaceful if you can. And I will see you next week. All right? Bye, guys.